ライフイズトレンジを今日から始めたいと思います。とりあえずスタートで新しくゲームを始める。ちょっと音とかを変えましょう。大きいんで、こんなもんですかね。言語、音声はイングリッシュ、表示は日本、字幕の表示音、字幕背景をオフ。じゃあこんな感じでいきましょう。新しいゲーム。
Where am I? What's happening? I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
何がどうやってやるのかちょっと覚えてないんですけど、
Come on, Max. You can make it. Holy shit. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I'm okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black and white?
I didn't fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, shh, shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me.
バーチュアルハグ。
Isn't that too easy?
こんばんは。あ、エミリちゃん、こんばんは。どうも。
I believe
ご
Max
視聴
has
ありが
taken
とう
what
ご
you
ざい
kids
ま
call
す。
a selfie. A
今
dumb
日か
word
らま
for a
たこ
wonderful
っちの方
photographic
を
tradition.
やり出し
And
ましたよ。
Max has a gift.
久
Of
々
course,
すぎて
as
よ
you
くわ
all
からない。
know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to
外にい
the
るか
first
ら挨拶だけだけど楽しんで。絵文字。
あ、外にいるんだ。ありがとう。ごめんね、ありがとう、わざわざ。私です。
You're asking
まあ、
me?
また見に来てくださいね。とりあえず、ちょっとしか
You
今日
either
やら
know
ないつもり
this
だし、
or not, Max. Is there anybody here who
帰り
knows
気を
this
つけ
stuff?
て。
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in
Sorry,
people's
Max.
faces.
No more selfies right now.
Popular from the 1800s onward. The first
I can't
American
believe I still have this
daguerreotype
pencil
self-portrait was
case.
done by Robert
I should upgrade to the
Louis.
21st century.
You can
But
find out
I
all
like it
about
old school.
in your textbook. Or
My little
even...
camera bag is battered but still kicking.
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry, too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
久々すぎて、これは変わらないのか。ここら辺日記は。ちょっとゆっくり。ネイさんとかビクトリアとかは前のビフォーザストームにも出てた人ですね。結構これを読むだけでもなかなか。これがマックス主人公。詳細。 5まであるんだね、エピソード。結構長いんだね。
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass. Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a panel. God, I'm such a photo nerd. That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us. I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers. That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery. Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers here. Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool. Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Hi, Kate.
Oh. Hi, Max.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
I hear that. Wanna go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today.
Let's talk later, Max.
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge. I like this panoramic view of Blackwell. Everything looks so green and serene. This might make a cool shot.
Rachel Amber Forever って書いてあるね。レイチェルじゃん。タブレットノート。
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't. Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything. Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed. I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell. This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man. So cool to see Mr. Jefferson's actual published pictures. So cool to see Mr. Jefferson's actual published pictures. Gives me hope. So cool that we can check these out anytime. The Decisive Moment by Henry Cartier-Bresson. That's rare. Annie Leibovitz, mad respect. The Amazing Eugene Smith. Good to see Avedon among the masters. Golly, of course. Lots of people I haven't heard of yet. I guess that's why I'm here. Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
日常ヒーローフォトコンテスト。
Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
どうしてもですか？時間がなくてどうしてもですか？
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. That's what separates the artist from the amateur.
写真。
Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious.
写真。
You can never escape the lighthouse here.
あとは何かあるかな。あとはここしかないかな。カメラ。
Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster. He probably paid 20 grand for that camera. I bet he gets pristine digital images. But I still dig my little instant camera.
Jefferson 先生、ビクトリア。
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me. This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
これだけかな。
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
I'm not paying a
You
hundred.
always
Welcome to
look
the real world.
That's cute.
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture.
前見ましたね。
Because Max wants everybody to see how cute she is. She plays it so shy.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
She's so fucking shy.
これで始まるって形ですね。エピソード1、さなぎ。
To all of you American girls, it's sad to
I think that's Courtney. She's such a slave to Taylor and Victoria.
American girls, I'd like to
There's Taylor, always waiting for Victoria.
world around you, driving a car by the sea
Ah, the science room. Here's the portal to Warren's brain.
from the bright side.
行方不明者ポスター。
I shouldn't be so stingy with my blood. These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
To all of you American girls in the movies, no one can tell where your
レイ
heart
チェル・アンバー。
American
レイチェルじゃん。
girls like dollies with shiny smiles and plastic bodies.
アリッサ、エヴァン。エヴァン前出たね。
Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people.
エヴァン。
Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool. having everybody see inside my locker.
スター
Yes, this poster must stop bullies dead in their tracks.
I cry sometimes.
ジャスティン、あ、ジャスティンも前出たね。ティーナも前出たんじゃないか
Dana
な。
is on my floor too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader. They must make them in a factory. I shouldn't be so catty. Dana is nice to me. That's Dana talking to... I think his name is Justin. That's Dana talking to... I think his name is Justin.
ストーカーのとりあえず開けて。
I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous, as usual. I hate having everybody see inside my locker.
ステラ
Stella is always deep in her notes. She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around. I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type.
っていうのがなんか前いたような気がするな。ローガン、ダニエル。
I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member.
ダニエル。
Poor Daniel. He's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
これはいじめてんのかなちょっと。
To all of you, American girls.
I wish October would last forever.
ハロウィンパーティー。これも、こ
It
れだ
looks
ね。
like she's been gone for months.
Girls, I'd like to be part of the world around you.
They should just call it a sugar machine. That would be awesome if you put money in there and a bag of sugar dropped out.
Watching the world from the bright side.
さあいっぱいあるね、掲示板。
Don't need a PC, missed the Poetry Jam tryouts, and I did not steal that backpack.
To all of you,
That's so messed up. I should contact them to find out what I can do. As if I am.
tell where your heart is. American girls like
I
dolls
wonder what actually happened to her.
with shiny smiles and plastic buddies.
Good thing I left my AK at
I
home.
wish I had an American girlfriend.
ヘイデン。
There's Hayden, another Vortex Club bro. But he's actually not an ass.
ブルテックスクラブっていうのはなんかちょっとあるんでしょうね。
Oh, I can hardly wait to never be too cool like Nathan and Victoria. Lame.
近畿公開。
It looks like she's been gone for months.
Cry sometimes, walking around my own place, wondering why she cries sometimes.
トイレはちょっと後回しですね。インフォメーションポスト。
Nerd alert. This poster has Warren written all over it. These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
ジュリエット、ザッカリー。なんか
Figures Juliet will be dating Zachary. Jocks sucked up in the Vortex
Juliet.
Club.
って前も出たんじゃない
There's
かな。
Juliet from my dorm.
違うの
Yet
かな
another Vortex Club disciple.
覚えてないな、全然。校長室。
Principal doesn't come out of his office much.
グラント先生。
Rachel Amber. She's so pretty. I hate these posters. So sad.
マップ。
How many students ever actually memorize all this shit? I guess we all should these days.
メインキャンパスに行くって言ってるけど、まだ行けない。
There's the lighthouse again. Yay, Halloween, my favorite time of year. The Bigfoot Stomp. I should develop some school spirit. Go team. He's cute. I like skater boys. Too bad they don't like me. Miss Grant is a great science teacher.
Driving a car by the seaside.
サミュエル。前サミュエルも出ましたね。
Such a weirdo, but I kind of like that about him.
掲示板。
You can really learn a lot about a school by the weird shit posted on the boards.
To all of you American girls in the movies, no one can tell where your heart is. American girls like dollies, with shiny smiles and plastic bodies. I wish I had.
Look at these trophies. Gotta give it up for those Bigfoots. They do stomp. Blackwell sure takes its swimming seriously. But otters are cute. Go otters.
ここにもポスター貼ってあるね。
I wonder what actually happened to her.
I cry sometimes walking around.
さあ、じゃあトイレ行きますか。ここから始まるんで。
Wondering why she cries sometimes, talking about her own play.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me.
シンク鏡ポスターシンク鏡使う見る
The last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Fuck you.
落書き
Now who would bother to write that crap?
なんて書いてあるんだろう。ちょっとわからないな。とりあえずシンク
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it. When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day. I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy? This poster must drive people to have sex. I'm good to flow. Thanks.
なんかこの印後に出ますね。蝶々非常ベル。
I remember when somebody punked the alarm last month. At least I got out of science class for that quiz.
蝶
Whoa, where did that butterfly come from? It doesn't look like any kind I've ever seen before. The blue wings are practically glowing. I can almost feel the air moving around me. The butterfly feels almost like a spirit.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
姉さんだよ、姉さん。
So what do you want?
お、黒い
I
の
hope
来
you
た。
check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
He likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I already heard this lecture.
from light to shadow, from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit.
can you give me an example of a
Damn, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I actually reverse time?
Victoria? Why Arbus?
Because of her
長押
images
し
of
で時間を
hopeless
巻き
faces.
戻す。
You feel like totally haunted by
複数長押しで時間を巻き戻す。
I did it.
Can you give me
I
an
actually
example
did
of a
it.
photographer who perfectly
I'm
captured
a
the human
human
condition in
time
black
machine.
and white? Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't
Diane
for-
Arbus.
Wowzer, my old broken camera is new again. Keep it together, Max.
Because of her images of
My
hopeless
pencil
faces.
case is still in the
You feel
same
like
place.
totally haunted
When I
by
took
the
my
images of
selfie,
sad
Jefferson
memories.
asked me a question.
She saw humanity.
If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Frankly, it's bullshit.
Still the same stupid picture. So everything seems the same as
I could frame
before.
any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too
What
easy?
is going on? Nothing has moved at all.
What if Arbus
Damn it,
chose
everything is the
capture
same.
the height of their beauty or
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
innocence? She had a brilliant eye. So she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of post-war beat America. And there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat. Which explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse, and both were the great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony. And if you haven't, shame, shame. Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century poet. You dig? Now, contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador Dali's surrealist photographs. Like Cocteau, he was a true Renaissance man, and his famous self. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie, a dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not dreaming this.
You all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation.
So I can't go back in time.
For selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead yet?
I couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the bathroom
long as it's
quickly
been
and check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
トイレに行ってもいいですか？気分が悪くて。
I'm sorry. I feel sick. May I be excused?
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody here
Shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I
who
need time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind again?
Process
Give him the right answer.
spaces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype
会話をL2 長押し、会話を巻き戻す。巻き戻し中に R2 長押し、高速になる。
Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
ダゲレオタイプです。あ、だからこれをやればすぐいけるってことだね。
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone.
あ、終わった。
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
まるっきし一緒だよね、さっきと。
That girl needs your help now.
ああ、違うね。言ってること
Stop
は違う。
wasting time.
こんなこと
Go.
をしてる場合じゃない。
I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
ケイトとも話してみるか。
There's no time to fuck around here. Wowzer, you are blowing it. Save that girl. Kate probably wouldn't laugh at me, but how can I ask?
Nice answer, Max. Are you okay? You look pale.
Kate, did we talk at all today?
This is the first time. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, I'm just tripping. Too much stress.
I know the feeling.
もう元気ないね。元気ないね。
I wish we didn't. I do have to go, but we can talk later if you want.
I'll see how I feel. Thanks, Max. Let's talk later, Max.
一応お話しして。
Victoria hasn't moved from that spot. I wish I could go talk to Mr. Jefferson about what's going on. But excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
出せる写真がなくて出すつもりなんですが。出すつもりな
I'm
ん
not
ですが。
avoiding, just...
Biding time? Waiting for the elusive right moment?
Exactly.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
直前の選択を取り消す。お、そんなんあるの？素早く巻き戻して。手表で小さい丸に最後に行動するポイントを示す。お、なるほどね。
Excuse me, Mr.
Photography's future stars.
ジョン・レノンが言ってました。ああ、だからこういうふうに
I'm on
新し
top
く
of
な
it.
る。
I think John Lennon once said that Life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
I wish I could go talk to Mr. Jefferson about what's going on. But I can't. There's no time to fuck around here.
とりあえず行きますか。
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please. I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
Because Max wants everybody to see how hip she is.
They have no idea what's going on with me, and I can't tell them anything.
She takes selfies with
Stop staring and go. Forget about them and go before that girl dies. That girl is going to get shot unless you go.
Oh,
Yo, Daniel, you remember that it's payday?
Daniel is getting bullied all over again.
I know you
You
didn't.
can't help me at all, Logan.
For what?
For making sure nobody kicks your ass.
God, I wish I could talk to somebody about this. How can everybody look so calm when I feel so stressed?
No,
Stella is still there with her notes. Quick, move, Max.
third place?
How long are you going to stall? Move.
You know I don't tease.
Why look at him? He can't help you.
What's that got to do with anything?
No, Max, they can't save that girl in the bathroom. I can't talk to Samuel about this, even if he might believe me. Everybody is in the same place as they were before. I do need to hurry. Miss Grant can't help me now.
さあ、女子ちょいで行きますか。
Okay, Max, retrace every step. I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
一緒だね。
leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Tell me what to do.
Wowzer, it's happening again.
People trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than
Max,
drugs.
you're going to get hurt.
Ever even missed your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
I need it. Holy shit, I can't let this happen. If I can reverse time again, I can help her.
ああ、なるほど。
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever.
There's the
even
hammer.
miss your punk
Now I
ass,
can
would
break this
they?
goddamn glass.
Get away from me, psycho!
あ、やべ。
Oh, shit! No! No, 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 no!
I'm too scared to get near this psycho.
Don't ever tell me what to do.
ハンマーも
I'm
持
so
ってるから。
sick of people trying to control me.
ハンマー。
No way.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Another shitty day.
That did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
こんばんは。
こんばんは。あらちゃんこんばんは。ご視聴ありがとうございます。もうちょっとこれでやめようかな思ってたんだけどね。ありがとうございます。もうちょっとやりますか。ちょっと10時半ぐらいにはやめようかな思ってんだけど。
That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
これお
Thank you,
父
Mr.
さんだよね、
Maxon.
クロエの。
The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
違う。どうしたらいいんだ。戻ったってしょうがないのか。あ、戻れないんだね。とりあえずじゃああ、止まった。校長先生に話すぐらいしかないからなさそうだね。
Principal Wells always looks so distracted. I can never figure out what he's thinking. Does he hate me?
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
姉さんのことを話す、真実を隠す。おー、いきなり出てきましたね。まあ、真実を隠す。
I just got sick in class. Female trouble.
そうだったんですね。なんか申し訳ないですらし。
大丈夫ですよ。全然勝手に配信し始めたんでね、見てもらうだけでもありがたいですよ。ちょっとね、レジの練習があって、もうやりだしてるんで、それにちょっと参加しようかなと思ってるんで、それまでちょっと配信しようかなと思ってたんですよね。まあでももうちょっときりいとこまではやろう思ってるんで。
No, he does not buy that at all.
この巻き戻すことで未来を変えるとこのアイコンを消費される。
Yes, I could rewind and actually
真
tell him the
実言
truth.
った方がいいのかな。これはエリアから出てしまうともう選択を取り消せない。難しい、ね。ちょっと一回巻き戻すか。
You look a little stressed out.
大会が落ち着いたら鬼滅やりましょうね、ニコニコ。
ああ、そうですね。あとまあちょっとね、出張とか行っちゃうとできないんですけど、またやれるとき週末とかねやりましょう、ぜひ。あれからねちょこっとだけやったんだけどね、なかなかやっぱコンボされるとガードもできなくて、でなんか普通にオンラインのランクマッチじゃないやつをやってみたんですけど、2回ほどやったけどもうボロ負けして心折れましたね。兄さんのことを話してみるか。
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there.
あら、
It's the girls' room.
やったんですね。
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened.
ランクマッチではないですけど
Mr.
ね。
Prescott happens to be from the town's most
だ
distinguished
けど
family
強すぎちゃって
and
も
one
う
of
ボロ
Black
ボロ
Girl's
でした
most
ね。
honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then
その後は
he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told
We'll
you?
continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Of course this academic drone won't do anything since the Prescott family owns Blackwell now.
Should I rewind and change my story?
そうだね、これやっぱ真実言わない方がいいね。隠しとこう。
これは鬼滅いろいろ教えるの楽しみですね。ポケッツさん、こんばんは絵文字。
そうっすね、もう教えられまくりっすよね。あ、コウジさんこんばんは。ご視聴ありがとうございます。お仕事終わったってことですね。10時だからお疲れ様です。コウジさん休みあんのかな、そもそも。毎日10時ぐらいまで仕事っすよね。大変だけど、まあ ね、仕事の種類もいっぱいあるからあれだけど、まあ体壊さないようにしよう。
Don't wander around here. Get on outside.
外に出
コジさん、こんばんは。
怒られた。これ真実言わないでパターンでいきましょう。じゃあね、これで外にちょっとその前に日記を読んで、ケイト、ネイさん、ビクトリア、
水曜日が休みですね、絵文字。
あ、平日休みなんですね。なるほどなるほど。ってことはでも水曜日とか平日休みってことは、
あらさん、こんばんは、絵文字。
なんとなくコウさんの仕事がなんとなくだけど分かってきたような気もしないようなするような。多分平日休みの人っていうのは大体土日仕事っすもんね。祝日とか。あ、でも水曜日休みってことは明日休みってことなのかな。今日火曜日だもんね。だとしたらゆっくり休んでくださいな。休めるとき
前もそれ言ってましたよね、
あれそうだっけ。そうだっけもうね、何を言ったかね、よく覚えてなくなっちゃうんですよね、最近。そうでしたっけいろんな人が、こう、ね、いるから、誰が何の仕事だったかなとかも、正直、ちょっと、やばいっすね。まだ全然だね。ここら辺は前のあれと一緒か。
ポケットさん、今日はボンバーするんですか？
ボンバーちょっとだけ参加させてもらいますよ。もうね、多分やりだしてますよ、皆さん。ちょっと自分は時間あったから配信し始めちゃったんで、まだ参加しないんですけど、なんかコウさん来てくれるって聞いてますよ、ちゃんと。
Principal Wells always looks so distracted. I can never figure out what he's thinking.
もうちょっとね、これやってから半ぐらいには合流しようかな思ってますね。ちょっと明日からまた VC ができなくなるんで、週末までちょっとだけでもいろんなゲームを配信したいな思ってまたやりだしてますね。
メンバーが誰なのか気になる絵文字。
あ、そっか、メンバー全然知らないのかな。まあまあ結構ね、有名な方多いっすよ。メンバー来てもらえばわかると思う。自分も初めましての人は一人だけだったかな。あとはもうみんなフレさんでしたけどね。
Rachel Amber. She looks so hopeful and pretty. I wonder what happened to her.
あれ、これはどうしたらいいんだ。何をやるとかはわかんないんだよな。時間巻き戻してもしょうがない。とりあえず行方不明者のポスター。
I would so be there if a Sasquatch actually did battle a Razorback.
すごいいっぱい貼られてる。
Posters over posters?
ポスターの上
Somebody
にポ
really
スター。
wants to find Rachel Amber.
すごいな。これちょっと広すぎてあれなんだけど、一人一人行きま
Miss
すか。
Grant sure is dedicated
ボ
to
ロ
that
負けする
petition.
覚悟でやるので、お手柔らかにお願いします絵文字。
いえいえ、何をおっしゃいますか、コウさん。むしろうちらの方がボロボロにやられちゃうと思いますよ。まあ楽しんでやりましょう。
Hi, Miss Grant.
ぜひぜひ。
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition. But would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
もちろんです。今急いで、もちろんです。
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Matson, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc. Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high security penitentiary.
信じられない。デイビッド・マドセンのこと、レイチェルを助けられたかも。デイビッド・マドセン
David Madsen doesn't need another excuse to harass students here.
Max, this isn't about personalities. This is about protecting civil rights and our school's legacy of freedom. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage. From the Native Americans who founded this land.
ポケットさんはジャン使うんですよね。
そうですね。自分がジャンですね。そんなに昔ネイティブアメリカン詳しいんですね。そんなに昔から。そうもうジャン以外ほぼできないですからね、自分な。まあジャンもそんな上手くないし。正直。
You'll find some fascinating facts. There's a lot of power in this region. I think it helps the creative juices flow around here.
だからコーチさんはカメラを柔らかくしていただかないと困るんですよね。サインする、サインしよう。
Absolutely. I don't mind security, but not pure surveillance.
I knew you were my favorite new student at Blackwell for a good reason.
このコードが未来を決める。マジか。でもサインしといた方がいいよね、多分。
The petition is going well. I think we'll hit our goal.
これこういうふうに一個一個。
武器高いジャン使う人多そうですよね、絵文字。
いや、どうすかね。結構ね、自分大口径ジャンの方が多いと思いますよ。なんか武器破壊って刺さらないじゃないですか。刺さればめっちゃ強いけど、刺さらないとね、全くだから大口径の方が普通に多いんじゃないかな。すぐ行くね、そうならいいんだけど。オーレル。プロローグで12ページ。一応プロローグは終わったところが。で、学校月曜日。で、またここから始まっていく。
Okay, I better get to my dorm and grab that flash drive.
USB を持ってこなきゃ。展示板に。
Mr. Jefferson has such a gift for different styles.
MM で武器破壊やられるとマジ萎えますよね、
今やるべき部屋にオーレの USB を取りに行こう。確かに自分も MM やってて武器破壊やられると悲しくなっちゃうけど、それでもやっぱ大口径の方が多いんじゃないかなって踏んでるけど、なんとも言えないですね。
Stella always looks so serious and dedicated.
まあでも自分は武器破壊一本で行くつもりですけどね。
Hey there, Stella. Hey, I know you. You're the new quiet girl in Jefferson's class. Isn't he incredible?
でもちょっとどうなんだろう。最高。どうなんだろう。だね。
I think so. We're lucky to have such a famous teacher, and I actually love his work.
Me too. His New York urban stuff is great, but I'm glad he came back to his Oregon roots. Screw the East Coast elite. It must piss off those pretentious galleries that Mark Jefferson is teaching photography to us Blackwell hicks. Plus, he is pretty hot for an older guy. If Victoria wasn't all over him, I would definitely make a move.
ビクトリアといえば分かりやすいよね。ダメだよ。ビクトリアといえば。
Now that you mention it, he doesn't respond to Victoria's flirting. That means he has good taste.
You have a lot to learn here at Blackwell. Rachel Amber absolutely had sex with him. Well, I heard that from a good source.
レイチェルと知り合い？そうなんだ。レイチェル知り合い？
So, you knew Rachel?
Not really. I saw her hanging with the other cool kids like Victoria. Not my kind of clique. But I heard insane stories about Rachel.
レイチェルの噂。
I'd like to study this photo if you don't mind.
この先生が有名な先生なんですね。この人似てるけど何にも話せない。あとはここにエヴァンがいる。エヴァンフォトアルバム。この人前のビフォーザストームにも出てきてましたね。エヴァン標識。
I need to go there and grab Warren's flash drive.
なるほど。行かなきゃいけないのはそこだけど、まずここ見る。
Evan's portfolio always looks so uber pro. I'd love to see his photos in it. I think his name is Evan. He always looks so intense. Hey, Evan. Mind if I check out your cool portfolio?
Let's see if you're worthy of it, Max. You'll have to answer a simple question. Who photographed the famous fallen soldier?
そんなん知らねえ。ロバート・キャパ。
Robert Capa, of course. I love his work, despite the controversy about that photo.
My. This quiet child
当
knows
たったの
things.
か
That's why I'm here.
当たったの
You're a
か
kindred spirit, Max. Would you care for a perusal of my portfolio? It's not a privilege I grant to many.
I'd be honored, sir.
すげえ、一発で当たったのか
Of course you're honored, as I am. And I hope you don't judge my work too harsh.
読む。
These photos are great. And Rachel Amber's face is mesmerizing.
あ、レイチェルの写真を撮ってたんだね。なるほど。で、もう一回話せばいいかな。
Hi, Evan.
As you can see, Rachel Amber was my favorite model here. She knew exactly what angles worked best with my eye.
親しかった。どんな子だった？親しかったの？
You were close.
Like brother and sister in arms, she understood me, never judged me. I hated her Vortex Club clique, but she never acted like she cared. Her friends were her friends.
What do you think happened to her?
Nothing good, Max. Nothing good. Sorry. I have to get back to my portfolio.
I think his name is Evan. These photos are great. And Rachel Amber's face is mesmerizing.
巻き戻しちゃったけど、よかったのか。まあいいんだな。いまいち巻き戻すタイミングがわからない。落書き、ルーク。落書き。
Clever.
なんて書いてあるんだ。まあいいや。ルーク。
That's Luke Parker. Zachary pushed him into a locker last week. Go bullies. Hello?
Max, I don't feel like talking.
どうしたの？
What's wrong?
Nathan Prescott, little rich bitch kid. He thinks he can own people like his parents own Blackwell. Like he owns the Vortex Club.
Yes, he's a nasty piece of work.
Somebody needs to take that prick down.
そうだね、そうだね。
It'll happen. Karma doesn't play favorites.
Yeah, history always proves that, right? Just wait for justice, you sheeple. Let's talk later, okay, Max?
今度話そうぜ。
Clever.
ボルテックスクラブなんとかって書いてあるな。どこに行ったらいいんだ？とりあえずはいろんな人に聞いて話だな。ダニエル。写真。
That's one of his famous shots. I love how it captures the moment.
写真の先生のあれがいっぱい飾ってあるんですね。いろんなところに。有名な写真の先生ってことだね。これ全部写真飾ってあるもんね。ダニエルに話聞くか。ダニエル。
Daniel is always drawing something. He makes me look like an extrovert. What's up, Daniel?
Oh, hi, Max. Could I, ask you a question? Would you mind letting me sketch you? I do put my sketches on Facebook, though.
喜んで。
I'd be honored, Daniel. Makes me feel like a muse.
Funny, you should say that. I was just thinking about my real muse. Rachel Amber.
友達だったの？彼女に何があったの？ビラだけだよね。スケッチを始めて友達だったの？彼女に何があったの？
So what happened to her? There's gotta be a story.
She just stopped coming to class. Some people say she ran away. Some say she jumped off a cliff. I just hope she's okay.
友達だったの？
You knew her?
No, but once she asked me to draw her portrait. Oh, she was a natural.
Hard to avoid her posters all over campus.
kills me to see her sweet face used as a crime photo. She had a good heart.
Okay, why don't you start drawing me? Even though I must be a step down from Rachel.
No way, you're a good substitute, Muse. Oh, that's a good posture. Good, good.
楽しみにしてますね、絵文字。じゃあまた後で。
了解です。こいさんありがとうございます。じゃあ、後でまでゆっくりしてくださいね。ありがとうございます。このコードが未来を決める。今の書いてもらったのがなんか変わるんかな。まあいい
Thanks,
よ。
Max. I'd like to draw you another time if you want.
まあいいや、そのまんま進めちゃおう。この子はなんかあるのか。この子は何もない。何もない。今ジャスティンがいたね。ジャスティン。
There's Justin and his skater posse. They're so cute doing their tricks. Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to thrash?
もちろん。
Oh yeah? Bring it.
What's your first move gonna be?
Jump?
You're such a poser. If you can't even name a simple nose slide or a tray flip, you should walk on.
ちょっと戻るか、これは。どこまで戻るんだ。どこまで戻ったんだ。どこまで戻ったんだか分かんなかったら、ダニエルは終わったんか。
What's up, Daniel?
あ
あ、終わってないな。喜んでいいや、これ喜んでて。
Funny.
これさっきと同じ。
Okay.
No way.
あれこれダニエルと話しないことになっちゃったな。で、ここ
Yo, Justin.
Check out.
ノーズスライドしに来た。あ、なるほど。新しいのが出てきたのね。
I came to nose slide. But I'd love to see somebody do a tree flip.
Oh, sick. You're not a poser.
Nah, I just can't skate worth shit.
Oh, check it. We're gonna destroy some rails for you. What do you want to see?
ノーズスライド、トレフリップ。
Go for a tree flip.
Let's get Trevor all over that action. Oh,
失敗したよ、トレバー。写真撮っちゃうよ。なるほど。なんか先生のあれが股間を押さえてるよ。大丈夫？
Hey.
I'm stoked to see those photos framed and shit. You're not really a skate Betty though.
昔やってたけど、
I used to be, but I'm into my camera now.
I can tell. We need more girls out here. Rachel, Amber, and her punk friend used to skate with us.
それってレイチェルと知り合い？
You knew Rachel?
She used to chill with us sometimes. But one day, she just vanished. I hope she's living the dream somewhere. And if anybody hurt her, we'll get a skate posse and take them out with our boards.
それって
Who was Rachel's punk friend?
I can't remember her name. She was hot. Tats, blue hair, hardcore. She stopped hanging out with us after Rachel disappeared. Ran away.
You ever hang out with Victoria?
Fuck that. I'd rather rollerblade than hang out with snobs like her.
Let's chill later, Justin.
Anytime you want to take some action shots, we're here for you, Max. You can watch us destroy these rails.
レバーがかわいそうなことになってるよ。大丈夫？大丈夫？ポスター。
I could go for a burger now.
ツーホイールズライダー。フェイスモーションポスター。
I've never seen so many missing persons posters for the same person.
コイン、噴水。そう、そう。
I bet the Blackwell founders would shit cats if they saw today's student body walking around like zombies on their phones.
写真。あ、これで1個増えましたね。なるほど。
I bet the Blackwell founders would shit cats if they saw today's student body walking around like zombies on their phones.
噴水、座る、コイン、見る。
This is a great image. All those rippling green coins. I hope everybody got their wish.
とりあえず座るか。
This day has been so insane. Everything is happening too fast. And none of it makes any sense. These visions, this power. I keep expecting to wake up one more time. But if this is a dream, then I'm not asleep. Which means somehow I did rewind time. So there has to be a reason. And I have to find out why. There's Hayden in his Vortex Club harem. He sure is living the dream. Hey, Hayden.
There she is, the retro selfie master.
That's me, all right. You look relaxed as usual, Hayden.
It's a skill one cultivates at Blackwell, especially when one represents the Vortex Club. Not to boast.
What the hell is the Vortex Club anyway? It seems so elitist.
Only if you're not cool enough to get in. And it doesn't hurt your resume.
If you say so.
I do. But you should actually come hang with us one night, then you wouldn't be so inclined to gossip.
You mean hang with the Vortex Club? That sounds like a setup to a horrible prank.
Chillax, paranoia girl. We're not that desperate for fun. We know how to do that on our own.
It seems weird to think about partying with all those Rachel Amber posters up.
You're high. Rachel used to hang out with us too. She was a blast. Smart, not bitchy like, you know.
So you knew Rachel Amber?
I knew she liked to party. Fun to be around. Oh yeah, and she was hot.
Rachel was actually a member of the Vortex Club?
No. Rachel was like her own club. She was actually too cool for us. And I'll deny I ever said that.
What do you think happened to her?
Whatever happens to people who disappear without a trace.
Did Victoria like Rachel? She seems like the jealous type.
Don't think you know Victoria so well. She respected Rachel, even if she didn't act like it.
さんについ
Do you
て。
really want Nathan Prescott to represent?
Oh, please. Nathan is like everybody's voodoo doll. Kill the rich kid. He's alright and a fun guy to hang with. Fuck the haters.
危険人物だと思う。それでも。それでも。
Fair enough, but I'm still not going to party with him.
Your loss. Bro is fucking hilarious when he's blazed. And he does always have the best shit.
Let's talk later, Hayden.
Bye, Max. No, I have to get my chemical on and study. We should get you and Dana out one night. Seriously, I have to study for a test now, so I can't talk now.
Brooke actually has a drone? Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
やってみたい。違法じゃないの。やってみたい。
I'd love to. I love planes and balloons and...
This is neither. Do you know what a drone really is?
A weapon, right?
You read too many conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you. Funny. Warren said you were smart. Please, step back.
I'm almost sure Warren has the same bag. It looks a bit nerdy, though.
Sorry, Max. I have to focus on making sure this drone doesn't crash.
What a complicated name for such a tiny drone. Brooke actually has a drone? What a complicated name for such a tiny drone.
これあれだね。戻して。どうなった？
Sorry, Max. I have to focus on making sure this drone doesn't crash.
Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You...
あ、ハイフライドローンだよね。あ、私
That
見
looks
た。
like a high-fly drone. Model B400 EVO? Now, that's a nice piece of tech.
You're full of surprises. Why would you know that?
I love aerial photography. Drones are perfect for that, especially those with great range. It's a new era of images.
Most impressive, Max. Warren said you were multifaceted. Here, give the drone a whirl around campus. I bet David Madsen would love to spy on us with this kind of drone. Here, give the drone a whirl around campus.
Brooke actually has a drone? What a complicated name for such a tiny drone.
これで OK かな。あとはどこに何があるか。自転車は関係ない。座る。あとはないかな。 なんかここに落書きがありますね。落書き。
Oh, that's not nice. Poor little otter.
吸い殻。
Ew, gross. At least switch to e-cigs.
Poster.
They sure get a lot of mileage out of otter power.
Poster.
And this is where the otters perform their aquatic magic. Otter power? I'm so not there.
オッタースっていうのがカワウソっていう意味だったね、日本語で。スイミングプール。特に調べるもんないかな。木。一回座るか。
So bizarre to be back here after 5 years. I thought I could just fit right back in at school. But with all this shit going on, I'm even more an outsider. And who can I confide in besides my journal and my camera? Man, these are supposed to be the best years of my life. This is what it's like to be alone and feel lonely at once. Now I have to go back to the dorm. This day never ends. I'm sure this poster has stopped millions of bullies. Posters over posters? Somebody really wants to find Rachel Amber. Warren's waiting for me and his flash drive in the parking lot, so I better get back to my dorm.
寮に行かなきゃいけないのか。なるほど。もう何もないかな。リスの写真ですね、次多分。別に何もないかな。何もなさそうなんで、寮行きましょう。寮へ行く。ここで多分切りよくなりそうなんで、この続きは次やりますか。ちょうど多分寮来て、前もありましたね。そうだね、こっからじゃあ次の時にやりましょう。ちょっとここで切りんで今日は終わりということで、これはメインメニューに戻って大丈夫なんかな。とりあえず戻ってセーブどうやるんだ。で勝手に多分セーブされてるはずなんだけど、とりあえず一回メインメニューに戻りましょう。これでもう一回続けるにやると続 時なんのかな。あ、なりますね。なるんで、今日はこれで、終わりという形で。じゃあこれでちょっと短いですけど今日の配信は終わりにしたいと思います。次回また、週末、できるようでしたら配信したいと思いますんで、また見に来てください。で、エミリーちゃん、アラちゃん、コウジさん、コメントありがとうございました。じゃあこれで失礼します。ご視聴ありがとうございました。